Hello, my beautiful rainbow people. Welcome back to the controversy of Zion. Hi, my name is Zion. And the first part of the controversy of Zion is that I am the Zion of the Most High God of Israel. I am the actual prophet foretold in the 54th chapter of the book of Isaiah. I am the barren one that sings. And I have come to set my people free, to bring about a revolution, not only here in America, but for the earth itself. I come to bring first contact with aliens, the gods of the earth. And I do so by bringing judgment to mankind, which is what I've done in the Potsmoker's Bible and Book of Zion. Two manuscripts that are not published in the traditional sense. There's only one physical copy of the book because I have not sought publication through normal channels. Instead, I decided to follow prophecy and to publish peace without using money, which is why I only have the one copy of the Book of Zion and the Potsmoker's Bible, because I didn't take any money. I didn't seek money. It wasn't, oh, I have this revolutionary book that will change the whole world. Here, give me money for it. No, that's not how this works. If I had gone that route, I would not be who I am. So I chose God's way, to do it free here on social media and YouTube. No commercials. If there's a commercial in here, it's not by my authority, because this is free. Judgment is free. God is free. Zion is free. Everything I do is free. And everything I do is true. If it comes out of my mouth, it's either from the Bible, history, science, the gray, or higher powers. The gray are the gods of the earth. If you pray to a God that comes from this book or any other sacred text on the planet, then you pray to a gray. Unless, of course, you pray to Jesus Christ, in which case you pray to a cross, an idol that has no power or authority and can do absolutely nothing for you. And I know this from personal experience, because when I was in dire need of God, I sought Jesus and got no answer. For 9 agonizing, soul-crushing months, I prayed to Jesus Christ for salvation from the pain, for real salvation from real pain. Not this bullshit pain that you people fucking feel. Oh, I have the sin. Jesus, forgive me of my sin. What did you do? And what was done to you? But when I called upon Jesus, there was no fucking answer. So I turned to the Old Testament. And I called upon the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the true God of the Bible. And guess what? That God answered and taught me the truth, which is what this episode is going to be about. Truth. I get my truth from this book. I get my truth from science. I get my truth from telepathic communications with higher beings. Beings that have shown themselves to us in little gray suits. They're actually blue-skinned. That's the truth. Krishna was a gray. Blue. Is she my beloved? My friend, a mentor, my teacher, my cohort, the father of my alien child, my God, those who from the heavens came. God is gray, and they're right up there, flying around, showing you themselves every once in a while. They have to stay away from the violence of man because every time they come into our atmosphere, the governments of this earth try to kill them. Because the governments of this earth are nothing more than fucking warmongers who love death and destruction in Technicolor. We live in an evil society. There is no truth here. Case in point, Trump. You could count the times that man told the truth on your hands. You cannot count the lies that that man has spewed out of his fucking foul mouth. Oh yeah, I cuss. I cuss because my spirit demands it. Because of the atrocities that you consider to be good. How many of you today passed somebody under a bridge in a box? Or on the street corner in a tent? How many of you? Do you consider yourself righteous that you passed somebody by who has nothing when you have what? Did you give them anything? Because if you did not stop and give them something, you're guilty. You're guilty of him being there on that street. It's your fault because you allow evil. And you glorify it if you believe in Trump. Because Trump glorifies evil in every way, shape, and form. The man has a bigger than life portrait of himself. And you call him righteous? I call him an ego, an empty shell of a man who has no morals, he has no plans, he has no future because he has no past. He's an empty shell that spews every bit of garbage that comes into that empty head of his. And you follow him blindly as if he were something good. Name me 5 good things that that man has done in his lifetime without it being attached to something that would make it good for him. 5. Unasked for, unsolicited, unattached good deeds. You can't, because the man has not got a clue what a good deed looks like, let alone how to perform one. And this is the man that you follow as if he were Jesus Christ himself. If you can look at Donald Trump and see anything but evil, you are as evil as he is. If you can believe any word that comes out of his mouth, then you are as foolish as he is, because he backs nothing up with fact. If you believe in money, you're an idiot, because money is nothing but a fucking game. To deprive people of necessities for somebody else's profit, for one man to have everything and another man to have nothing, is pure unadulterated evil. Bill Gates, evil. All of them, evil. If you've got more than $1 million in a bank account, you are evil. Period. Because if you've got more than $1 million in your bank account and there's a single person in your area who is suffering for any reason, you're evil. Because you see suffering before your eyes, you have the means to alleviate it, and you do nothing. That is truth. Bald face, in your face truth. Trump never did a damn thing for anybody but himself. The truth is before your eyes, people. Look around you. Do you see a beautiful, pristine sky with nature in abundance around you? Or do you see poison spewed out of smokestacks with money signs embedded in them? Do you see the United States government doing anything to alleviate the suffering of anybody in this country? No, you don't. Because all they can do is bicker and fight over the truth. And neither of them has the truth, because there is no truth in America. America is nothing but a bald-faced lie. We, the people, governed by the corporations, in a free country where you can't have a good time. Self-determination, but let's have a case against abortion right now, even though we already settled that years ago. Why? Because the fucking holier-than-thou Christians follow an idiot to hell in the name of Jesus Christ. Well, I got news for you. Jesus was never Christ. He was not Christ in his lifetime, and he damn sure wasn't Christ after he died. His life taught you how to be just. His death sent you all to hell. Because if you do not follow the teachings he followed in his lifetime as an Essene priest, you're not going to heaven. Because heaven does not accept you. And I'm not talking about dying and going to heaven. That's for fools. Because Psalms tells you that if you don't find God in your lifetime, it's too late when you die. You have to be reborn and try again. The God I'm talking about, the heavens I'm talking about, is the physical, real universe with stars in them. And there's massive amounts of life out there. There is so much life out there that you can't count it. It's like the sands of the sea, just like God tells you. And we are part of that. That is how the sands of the sea cannot be counted. Because there are more people who are like us than are contained on this planet. That's the truth. But those people will not accept you if you lie. Because they're telepathic, advanced. They think with their heads and their emotions. And when you tell a lie, it's like your brain is flashing red lights. Lie, 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 lie. And if they see those lies coming out of your head, they're not going to bother with you. So stop telling lies. If you can't tell the truth, don't say anything at all. But there's a fallacy in that too. Because if you see a lie being perpetuated and you do not do everything that you need to stop it, you're as guilty of that lie as anybody else. So if you stand by and do nothing in the face of a lie, you are guilty of that lie yourself. So you better straighten up, fly right, learn the difference between the truth and the lie. Live the truth. Fight the lie with every ounce of your being. Because if you don't, the lie is going to end up killing you. The lie that says that your doctor is giving you a medication that is going to cure you is going to kill you. Because that medication is going to do nothing but give you more symptoms for more medication so that you can die quicker. If a doctor wanted to cure you, he would send you to an organic farmer to get real food that will sustain you and enable your body to fight illness, instead of sending you to the grocery store to buy chemicalized crap. So may the Grey watch over you, guide you, protect you, and keep you from all harm. May they teach you right from wrong, and may you be worthy of them. May your thoughts, words, and deeds reflect truth, good and light, the unicorn way. Find your joy and pursue it. Make that your guild choice when we get to Camp Zion. And if you use drugs, stay happy and high. You have every right and reason to. Believe me, I know. I wrote 2 books about it. I am the Zion of the Most High God of Israel, the prophet from the 54th chapter of the book of Isaiah. I've come to set my people free, create a new nation called Zion, and bring God to earth in a great big camp out for freedom. Come join the camp. I never say goodbye, so I'm going to say later now.